Hi lovelies, so today we're gonna make a lazy girl's vanilla cake. It's so easy. So in your bowl you are going to add about 3 tablespoons of softened or fully melted blue band. If you don't like blue band, you can substitute this with like a quarter cup of cooking oil alone. Then I added a quarter cup of sugar, because you need to balance the sugar, and the oil should be balanced so that it gives you a really moist, soft vanilla cake. So if you don't have an electric whisk, this is how I'm going to show you how you're going to mix it. You're going to use your kawaida whisk your kawaida whisk, and just like whisk away for like 5 to 10 minutes. It's a lot of work, I know, but it's worth it. And then add your eggs one at a time. Don't add them all at once so that they can combine well. So add your eggs, whisk away. After doing that for a while, sieve a cup of all-purpose flour. And for those who don't know how to measure baking powder, you can as well use self-raising flour. It's okay. It's actually easier because you don't have to stress about adding baking powder and not knowing the measurements right. So the purpose why you're sieving it is to incorporate some more air into the mixture to make it more fluffy. And also sometimes unga ikona too chafu, so like also to sieve out any debris. So when you do that, I added 2 teaspoons of baking powder. I should have probably added 1.5 teaspoons, but it's okay. And a pinch of baking soda. The reason why I add a bit of baking soda is because it's also a raising agent, so it works well with the baking powder, but you have to be very careful to add very little. Ikonaka taste. So once you've done that, mix. Just fold in your batter to form something really smooth. And this as you can see, it's blending in and incorporating really well. And in this process is where you add your milk. I am team kupima na macho, but like that's about 5 tablespoons of milk. Now, depending on the size and the amount of cake you're actually making, it's all about the consistency of the batter. So we want a more free-flowing batter, so just add milk depending on how thick your batter is. We want it to be quite smooth, and you'll see the consistency we need in a while. So that's the consistency we're looking for. We don't want it really thick, and then we don't want it really thin. We want it very stable so that when it bakes, it's a very firm cake. Then here is where you add your flavorings. I was making a vanilla cake, so I added vanilla essence. There is a brown There's a brown vanilla essence, which is okay, it's fine. Any type of flavoring you want, you can use passion, orange, banana, play around. It's your cake, you can do whatever you want to do. And that's the consistency we're looking for. So when that was resting a bit, I made my tin. So what you do is you apply Blue Band on it, and then you like put flour so that it doesn't stick and it coats every side. Or if you want an easier solution, you can use baking paper and just line the whole tin with baking paper. It makes things 100% more easier. And so once you are done with that, what I like to do, I tap my cake tin about 3-4 times to release any trapped air in the batter, so that when it's going to the oven, the air just rises up and just isn't trapped anymore. So we are going to bake this in the oven at 180 degrees for 30 to 35 minutes. And once that's ready, that's all, guys. And that's how you get a lazy girl's vanilla cake. See you next time.